Wednesday night?
Yes, except it's Saturday.
Am I on the wrong day?
No, but I'm on the wrong camera
Wrong day, wrong camera.
because I'm trying to do something.
Dude.
We're going out tomorrow morning, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so I got to get my coyote dialed in.
You got to get your coyote dialed in because I know there's somebody else that's got something else that's dialing in. So
I'll have the brass, most of the brass, and the overdrive in. That's it.
right on.
So I didn't get I got the knuckles, but the big round covers were out of stock. Victor, Jay Woody, what up? Dude, look at Jay Woody's avatar. That's the spit shine button I sent him.
Nice.
So the
What's up, guys?
You're hearing on the CDs, Jay Woody. By the way, I still have my old band CDs from like forever ago.
I know. I still haven't got one of those.
I'll give you 100, man. I mean, I gotta know. So the button is when it was just a two-piece band. It was me and my dear departed friend Alejandro Morales from Puerto Rico, not Dallas, ladies and gentlemen, on the drums. Rest in peace, my friend. So we were a two-piece, and then the CDs that Jay Woody has is a full four-piece. So two guitars, bass for real, and drums, you know. So anyway, you had to be there. So my camera I usually use for my tripod I usually use for this camera had the camera on it because I'm gonna try. I still want to film. My whole thing was I wanted to do a series on this coyote upgrades. Well, I can't wait anymore. You know, I tried twice already and it was the wrong gear.
Hey, third time's a charm, Ryan. Come on.
Third time's a charm. And I have enough B-roll from the 2 times that I tried to do it that I feel like if I tell the story right, it's not going to matter that the gears were wrong. Because, I mean, I did the install, but it's just the outcome. And so what the ratio boiled down to is really the only video I really need to make. And then I can make it work with what I have. Does that make sense?
It makes total sense.
I did tape on the wheels. I showed what it is stock. You know,
I showed it out.
I showed what it is when you remove the overdrive as well.
what it looks like without overdrive? Dude, that's a new one, man.
I'm telling you, I was cussing. So most of that video all has to be cut anyway. So, and also, this one's for Dad. So thank you guys for all your prayers. Dad is recovering, you know, well from his surgery.
That's awesome.
However, with that, there is always recovery and pain medicine and stuff like this. Well, the pain medicine doesn't work unless you can keep your meal to yourself.
Right.
For 4 days, he hadn't been able to.
Oh, no.
So the recovery was without basically pain relief.
Oh, no.
It's as tough as they come, dude. I called him today on my way to pick up this delicious pizza that it's going to sound like I'm rubbing it in, but he wants me to describe. And we talked about this.
You got pizza?
Super good Rulies.
Oh, yeah.
It's like going to
Rulies is great.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers
on Division.
Yep. We try to go there
those.
once a week. Yeah, reverse mortgage that whole deal.
Right.
So no voice. Sorry. So yeah, we talked about this, and he's like, "Man, I mean, honestly, you would have thought he just signed a 10-year contract to, the Chicago Bears or something." He sounded great on the phone, and but he's had a heck of a week, but he's a trooper, dude. And he's like, "Dude, tell me about that pizza." So I'm gonna. I was like, "Dude, I'll savor it for you." And so I'll tell you this: we get two pizzas. I eat the pizza with pepperoni and sausage on it, and then the kids get stuff that shouldn't be on pizza sometimes, like ham and pineapple.
Oh, yeah.
But they've been getting like meatball and like onion. Like, okay. Anyway, give me the pepperoni and sausage, right? Sausage is spicy.
Yep.
I'm like, cook it a little tiny bit longer than normal for the golden brown.
Yeah.
So I can savor the flavor of this, what seems to be artisan pie,
Mhm.
And then I'm like, we're going all in tonight. So 2 extra cups of Alfredo dipping sauce, please.
Nice.
So
Love
throwing down on dinner, thanks to benefactors, and the swap meet today has afforded some cool opportunities for projects coming up in the future for us here. But tomorrow's task, and I don't know if I could do a better job describing that pizza without it being weird, but I did my
it.
uh,
Hey,
but
you cannot not talk about a good pizza.
Ruli's is really good.
Does that make sense? You cannot not talk.
Let me tell you this, when I get Domino's,
Oh,
one piece, and I can eat, man. One piece, two pieces, I'm done. I'm done. Ruli's, I'll put half that pie away if I'm not careful by myself
yep.
because it's good.
So, dude, bro, hey Kirk's in the house. What's up, Kirk? So, not to get off us off topic too far, but
Off topic of pizza. What is this?
no, no,
Reality
no, no,
show?
no, no, no. Outside of your neck of the woods, off topic.
Pizza King.
No, no. In Elkhart here, we've got a place called Antonio's, and my girlfriend and I decided to get a pizza from there one night back, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I'm like, hey, they got a deep dish. Let's try it. Dude, it was like all out brick in your stomach. This pizza was like it was Chicago style, true Chicago style. It was meaty, thick, and I got a big one. And I'm like, well, let's just get a big one. I'll have leftovers. Dude, I could have fed an army. Usually I'm like you, Ryan, I'll eat half of a pie and then I'll go lay down and eat another piece on laying on my back so I can get another one and it's so good and then top off and I can't move for hours. Dude,
Yeah.
I ate one slice of this from Antonio's. Bro, we'll get it sometime. You'll see, dude. It's amazing.
Thickens the gates, baby. That's the kind of
Yeah.
pizza you can't eat unless you've already made like sleeping arrangements.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. When I eat that, I'm tapping out and I'm done.
Unless you've made sleeping arrangements, forget about it. Frege tene, as they said, no such rule, as they say in the old country.
Chris, what's up, man? How's it going?
Thanks, RC Fuzz. Chris, what up?
Fuzz. Yeah, so Kirk's in the house too. I know, dude, this is gonna be an all out. I'm gonna have my camera all set up tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna leave my Vertex in the car because this is gonna be an all out.
What are we bringing tomorrow? I mean, besides the obvious.
I'm bringing the same 2 rigs that I did last week. I'm bringing the Vertex again because I moved the battery up front. I put that 3600 up front. I don't have my wheel weights. I'll be here Monday, unfortunately. And I'm I'm gonna do a video, actually a run video on my mullet truck tomorrow morning. While you probably at some point while you and Kirk are battling it out because the 10-3s are going to battle. Dude, it's going to be an all-out battle tomorrow morning between the 10-3s. And I'm not missing this because there's going to be a lot of trash talk, friendly trash talk, and it's going to be a challenge. You need to get yours done, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm going to do it.
Kirk's coming to
I mean, the wrong gear thing has screwed up my whole plan for the series, which is why I'm going to turn this camera on to film my hands do the stuff blind because the camera's filming from here because that's where the light is. So whatever I do, I'm gonna have to do kind of blind. And I'm gonna throw on my brass wheel weight and the input gears to give me like 22% overdrive. And then I thought, because we were talking about axle extensions. Kirk, do you have axle extensions on your rig? Because I'm thinking I got some deep dish Patagonias ready to rock right now. That would be the same as having axle extensions. I'm not making excuses already. I just want to, make sure I don't overdo it. Nope. Okay. So then I'll leave my stock tires then.
Chris said the Amazon Outrunner was a flop.
Oh, man.
I use Hobbywing Fusion Pro 2-in-1. Yeah, dude. You'll love that Fusion Pro. I actually just ordered a Fusion 2300.
Let's talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
That'll be cool. So I'm gonna actually hit record.
Dude,
I'm gonna start doing the brass and then I'll do the overdrive and I'll talk to you and I'm filming at the same time.
So this is dinner and a movie with KK and Ryan tonight.
Saturday night, no big fanfare. We're just doing it. We're probably not gonna be 9 o'clock now, Saturday nights from now on till we change it. The network, committee rule takes a long time to get things to move. It's slow. So that's a lie. It's just us and it's fickle and we're going to do whatever we want, whenever we want. And you're going to like it.
You're going to love it. Yeah, tomorrow morning should be.
Don't say deep dish, Dad said.
I know, I saw that.
As long as you describe how it tasted, it's cool.
Oh, brother, that Antonio's pizza that my girlfriend and I had, it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely delicious. Yeah, so I can't wait for tomorrow morning, guys, because I'm gonna video every ounce of the banter between Kirk and Ryan. It's gonna be a blast.
Well, you gotta drive them too.
Nah, dude. You know what? I'm in it. I will get the Red Cat out, the Vertex, and beat it up again, or we all will. But I'm gonna video you and Kirk run the 10-3s because I have a feeling he's gonna bring a different animal to the group tomorrow morning.
Well,
with his warlord.
I'm doing a little tweaking myself, so it's not too bad. And if you want to see how to put the brass on, you'll have to watch the real video later. But
Rob's asking, did you guys run Abner today?
No, we were at a swap meet all morning.
We were getting rid of airplanes
so we could buy stuff. And we'll talk about that later. We got a cool new project I've been wanting to do forever. And finally, they released a 10-3 version of the twin I-beam kit. So we're going to do some pre-runners coming up.
Yes. I think you're actually getting ready to put the same. You're putting the same knuckles on as what I've got.
Is that a 10-2?
Yes, I think it's a 10-2 axle.
Yeah. So this is the reefs weights for the 10-3.
The 10-3, yeah, so it's a little different. They're probably about the same weight. What's the weight of those?
46 grams each.
So, okay. So I've been hearing rumors that those shock springs on that Coyote are actually too heavy for that.
Who?
And the other thing I've been watching is people are taking that. Dude, there are guys that are debonding those tires off those rims.
To do what?
Put them on a different set of rims. Put some weights in them.
Well, if I throw my whole shot, my rock shooters BFGs on that are on my mint julep.
Yeah, you're going to get more weight.
Bro, they have brass rings on them and they're dual stage foams as well. And I might do that. Should I do that? Instead of deep dish, I'll do that.
I would, but yeah, you got to use the bonder and a heat gun to get those tires broken.
I'm not doing that shit at all.
I'll do it for you. Give them to me.
No, these tires are fine, but I would just change. I mean, I don't care about the tread. These BFGs will be fine. They're dual stage already, brass rings in the front, ready to go, 4 bolts,
I don't
lock
know,
it.
bro.
Saturday
Those
night. We're going out tomorrow. I don't have time. Honestly, if I want Trepidors that bad, I'll just buy another set. I am not messing with D-Bond, whatever.
those tires on that are those
They're
trapdoors are pretty good.
dual stage on a stock RTR. Come on. I mean, this truck is dope. I know you can't, you'll really have to watch. Like, I'm in frame perfectly on this camera. You guys can't see nothing.
Have you seen how the dual stages are in there? Have
They're,
you watched a video? They're
I think,
loose.
yeah,
It's like an insert with an outer insert, and they're just loose.
yes, yes,
And it's got
yes.
a little air in between them too.
So the ones on here are the Vanquish version. So it's a very tight closed cell with a glued on urethane foam on the outside. A little different, but these are nice. They really are. This is a mix between, in a way, a Goodyear MTR and what I would say the Baja Claw Mickey Thompsons, but they call them
They're
Maxxis Trepidors. They're good.
dude, they hook up well.
And so this
I'd almost buy a Coyote just to have a set of tires.
links in the discro.
Yeah, right.
So all I got to do is undo this portal box and the hex
Let's go.
and simple things. And I'm doing it kind of blind. So
you're gonna change the portal gears and you're gonna go.
no, not the portal gears.
Oh, so you're changing the actual gearing
In the back in the
in the
back.
back
Yeah,
end.
this is a different job than that. This is just the brass weights.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I don't have both weights. I just have I don't have the big outer round one. I just have the little one.
Hey,
The
Kirk's asking if you guys are going to cruise together tomorrow morning.
That'd be cool with me. I got my father-in-law's truck, but yeah, come get me.
Because we're going back to the mill, right?
I
Same
want
place?
to. I want to. That's why I'm working hard to get this. I'd like to be at the same spot with this.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
Well, how can you not with the Vertex? I mean, I can't wait to see the Vertex and this at Balgo. But dude, that rock pile, for lack of a better term, is
It's pretty slick.
it's really good.
Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love going to Kirk's house.
I do. Oh, that's got to
run
happen too. That's got to happen too.
and running on his course. But here's the thing. His course is too big for the SCX6.
Too little.
Or the SCX6 is too big for his course. It's too little for And so the Vertex is the same thing. I mean, the Vertex would be no fun there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kirk. Love you, man, but that Vertex is too much for there.
Well, and with the projects that's coming up, I have the potential to make this thing a mullet if I want to.
I would.
I want to do it all, bro, and I'm going to document it all, and you're going to watch it.
So here's a question for all 5 of you in here. If you're happy Saturday night, fellas. If you're building a vehicle such as a mullet, like what I've got sitting here, do you guys put heavier shock oil in the front and lighter in the back, or vice versa? Anybody that's willing to step in and go
chime in. What do you guys prefer?
Chime on in, because Ryan and I talked about this. Kirk and I talked about this yesterday. And the way that I have this little truck set up is I have lighter springs. Well, hang on. No. I have, lighter spring. It's a different spring in the Desert Lizards in the back with lighter shock oil in the back. And I have the opposite in the front because I am completely forward bias of weight on this truck up front. So my thinking is you put heavier shock oil up front because you've got, your weight up front, you need to have that suspension and that that heavier oil to support it. And the back is doing nothing but really following along the front and trying and helping manage the front tires to keep them on the ground. So heavier weight oil in the front, lighter weight oil in the back is how I'm set up.
And my contention is that that makes logical sense. However, I'm not sure logic always applies to things like we think it does. And so my opinion is slightly different, where yes, it makes sense that if there's more to carry in the front, you've got to support that. But I don't think you necessarily take away from the back end either, because it's a teeter-totter. So what you take away in support from the back rigidity with either preload or oils, you remove that potential pressure to act as a fulcrum against the front. So I've heard it both ways, and I think it boils down to preference. I hear some of the real compy crawler guys say things, and the reason I notice this is because it sounds contrary to what I would assume too. Because left to my own devices, I'm completely thinking the same way as Kelly. But then hearing these guys talk, it makes sense when they said it. So I'm like,
yeah,
I don't think it makes hardly any difference at all.
I don't know. It's like I move my sitting here just staring at it rather than staring at you. Say it with love. But my shocks, I actually lowered those actually down to the lower holes because I was out, especially at Kirk's house on his rock horse. This little guy is so short and sits so low in the front. I had to drop my shocks down to get my ride height up a little bit, which I didn't really want to do it, but I did.
Kirk says he put heavier in the rear. And I mean, to me, it helps keep a little bit of more tension on the front.
If you're driving a truck like a 10-3, like that Coyote or his 10-3, his Warlord, I get that. Or even his Capra, but like a truck that's completely forward bias weight, like what my little mullet is, everything is up front. There's nothing in the back. Dude, this thing is so out of sorts and balanced so well that I cut off the back part of the chassis rails because I had another one of these aluminum rods that was back here farther. I cut all that off. Before I cut that off, this thing, when you sit down, it would automatically sag very slowly on the shocks. And I took just that little bit off of there, and when I sit it down, it does not settle in the back. It is like it was tuned for it the way it was, and now I took and cut that other stuff off, and now it's not really tuned perfectly anymore, in my opinion. Rob Phillips, thank you, sir. Yep. So he's saying his thinking would be the same as what I am. I'm thinking heavier front, lighter in the rear.
But if it's really light in the rear, what's that do to the pressure on the front? Does it help or hurt?
On the crawlers?
Yep.
What platform are you talking about? Like a forward biased or like a Coyote, like what you're
all, I mean, most of them are going to be forward bias, So if I think the reasoning is if you're loose in the back, it will, or light in the back, it potentially will limit the pressure on the front wheels contact patch to the ground. I don't think to any real detriment, honestly, but
no, and I might be getting too deep into this, but it's something that I thought about when I built this little, if you're talking about building a mullet, you're going to do it full LCG, you're going to do full forward weight bias.
Well, it's going to be on a 10-3. If I do mullet, it's on a 10-3. It's on this. You know what I mean? I'm not going to change the chassis wheels or skid.
Right.
It'll just be because with the pre-runner, I'm going to have an extra straight axle for the
What'd you
front.
say? I thought we were going to talk about that yet.
We're not. Yeah, I run sag. I try to keep my stuff as low as I can get it, but that's what's interesting. I like my stuff to sit low on ride height, not a lot of preload, but some. Not like smashed out all the way low, but low. And I've run my stuff that way, and I've also run it with preload more than I would prefer, and limited like bunk, not all the way articulated. And surprisingly, it still did extremely well. And it seemed like being a little tighter put more pressure on the wheels and the contact patch instead of some of the rigs where I was extremely loose to achieve full articulation, where it was still amazing, but it didn't transfer that pressure. If you're stiff in the back and you're bound up down there or whatever, it really puts, in my mind, more pressure on the front as an adverse reaction. If your back is so soft it absorbs all of that, then your front's still kind of hanging out there by itself. I think is the reason for that.
See, and that's where you're right. Every chassis is different, right?
Bearings in the brass.
Nice. Toss it on. Let's go.
I'm doing it, brother.
But every chassis is different. Like my little LCG chassis, my mullet build is completely different than what your mullet build would be on the Coyote chassis.
That's right, because I'm pretty.
It's completely different.
Yeah, because I'm on a 10.3 chassis rail. No skid breakover.
Right. Yes. The Coyote up.
This is a fun rig, dude. I'm telling you, if you leave it alone, it's amazing. But as a platform to goof with, I'm really glad to have this. And I was impressed with it out of the box. But
how much are those? How much are those?
$350.
Yeah, for $350, it's a great little toy.
If you want a comp platform to either leave alone or to mess with, you can't beat it. And some of the cool stuff with the overdrive already in it, it's cool.
I agree, Rob, because as far as I'm concerned, you are spot on. The weight of the oil, in my opinion, is the reactionary period that you're going to get out of what the vehicle's doing through the shocks, right? Regardless of spring. In my opinion, the oil is your dampener. So depending on what you're doing and what course you're running or how you're using the vehicle depends on what weight of oil you put in it. That's why I've got different oil in the back versus the front on this little mullet, because I don't have any weight back there.
And to me, I feel like it works together in concert, and they're both part of the same.
Who's the conductor? You?
Yes. Where I mean, how can it not be? Where the oil and the springs together work.
Right. Well, they do, right?
Achieve this. Yeah.
What he said. You done yet over there?
No.
I am really looking forward to tomorrow morning and watching you and Kirk have a
battle royale.
A battle through the boulders.
Yeah, I think I am going to change the tires to those BFGs. This brass shop won't take me long at all. Right here,
bro. Why don't you sell me those tires cheap?
Because I still want them. I mean, I actually like them.
I got a hot link for you on PayPal.
Should I? Should I leave them? Should I leave them on, or change them?
No, change it up. Let's see how it does. Here's what I would do. I would bring those tires with you, but I would run the other ones that are behind you on the other rig. I would run those tomorrow morning, because I'm telling you, it's going to be a battle of the trucks and the boulders tomorrow, man. I'm really looking forward to this.
I think that's what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put the other ones on because I've already done the stock box run. So everything now is just gravy.
Because, Kirk, we all love Kirk to death. He took the smack talk last weekend really well. When I was like, well, you know what? Kirk said, screw it. You lead the way, Ryan. He's rolled over 10 times. He doesn't know what he's doing. He went home to the workshop, bro. And I kind of gotten, a little bit of a
Bro,
hints of and bits of what he's done.
when
Bro.
you said walk of shame, and when he was going to get the Capra and then he repeated it, like it was a zinger. And honestly, if he didn't have a stinger bumper, he would have been able to compete.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, that little Warlord 10-3.
It's very similar to this.
That's an animal.
It's
I mean,
similar.
When we were crawling around over there at Bago, I mean, he was going places that you and I were struggling. Yeah, he's got a great little setup there, but I think he just took it to a whole new level for us. I'm looking forward to it. Battle of the trucks tomorrow.
Battle of the network stars. Let's go.
That's right.
Honestly, I'll tell you the truth. Like shock oils on these crawlers, whatever the kits come with, or whatever is simply stock, has been good enough for me.
Yeah.
I like a little bit looser, personally, and I feel like they come fairly loose already or middle. And so I'm pretty happy with what I get. So I have not messed with this stuff yet. I mean, I keep them the same. Now, when I build a kit, these oils.
You need to put Kirk's comment on the screen.
Which one?
The last one. There it is. He turned his trail rig into a comp crawler. Here I come, ladies.
There we go.
That's it.
We follow each other, Jay Woody, and take the same lines, but we haven't really done markers or anything. I'm still not a guy that wants to do this for time.
It's not so much time as it is. Jay, what do you? I went with Kirk and Sean to my very first competition a year ago, and I think there was 100 gates, and I was a little nervous about it. But man, when we got done running those 100 gates, I was like, dude, I want to go back and do it again. It's kind of like singing on stage. You get stage fright, you get up there and you do it once, and then you're like, dude, I want to do this again and again and again. So it was running gates are fun. We do need to do that sometime.
That'd be cool. I mean, we essentially do it anyway.
I might fill my printer bed full of
little markers.
Yeah, and just print them out overnight.
That'd be cool. Or cut some tennis balls up.
Because what I need to do too is figure out how to mount my my phone.
Bring a stick of chalk.
I need to figure out how to mount my phone to the Vertex. So when I'm charging the way for you and Kirk and your battle tomorrow morning, I can just video from the truck.
I hope I find my selfie stick out there.
Yeah, I looked for it. I could not find it.
Didn't know where to look though. I know exactly where. So it's either there or it isn't.
He's got markers. I forgot he's got them. He's gonna bring Gates with him tomorrow. Perfect.
Okay. That's actually a great idea. And why not run your mullet with us?
Oh, I'm going to. I will. I just kind of want to use the Vertex to be the pace car for you two guys.
Man, that's hardly fair at all.
Oh, come on, man.
Dude, the Vertex is an animal, bro.
It is an animal.
It's an animal.
Dude, like in the video, that one spot where Kirk's got the whole front end up,
dude,
the left front up off the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do it, man. Do it. It'll take it. Do it.
It did.
And
that did that on a 1-to-1. It did that on a 1-to-1 ratio with a little bit of overdrive. I think he'd have got it maybe the first time. he had to kind of get up it and relax and then go again, and he got it.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'll turn the overdrive on tomorrow morning, especially with that battery placement up front.
The
That'll
thing
help.
about these performance-based rigs is that you like on purpose put them in positions to see if they can get out. And then with
Right.
scale rigs, you're like avoiding half of that or trying to
Yep.
figure out how to get around it instead of taking it. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a thing for purpose built. There's something about it. I can't take my
Absolutely.
big boxy 73 Bronco through there and expect it to do the same
Right.
as a tucked and pinched, situation.
Tucked and pinched. I was actually really shocked that we didn't get the slipper clutch to kick in on the Vertex when we were out there.
Does it have one?
Mm-hmm.
We never bound up enough to slip it.
No, well, that's what I was thinking with the 4S is in there. I was waiting for the slipper clutch to start burning up. Because when my rock crawler stops running or stops, it's give me more power, baby. I'm gonna start pulling on a trigger. So either I'm snapping something or the slipper clutch is gonna save me. One of the two. And you and Kirk know that. When I first started crawling 2 years ago,
You like to break stuff
every
all the time.
flipping time, dude, I went to Kirk's house, I came home with a truck with an axle hanging because I always snap something.
And that was like 10 twos, wasn't it? Most of the time, too.
Oh yeah, yeah. The deadbolt. Yeah, every time I took it over there, something broke.
So
Every time. It's like Kirk's bailing. Been a long day.
later, man,
I think he was racing today,
probably.
and we were out selling airplanes, dude. It's amazing. I took one carload of airplanes. I had, dude, 7 airplanes in my car, and let's see, were they all together? Everything was together except for the B-2 bomber and my Corsair, and everything else was together. I sold 7 airplanes in just over an hour,
It's awesome.
but I had them priced to sell, man.
I sold all my stuff.
Dude, gee, I couldn't believe you come up to me and that dude offered me a certain amount of money for that B2, and you're like, take it, bro. I'm like, no, okay,
That's for a sale like that. That was good.
yeah, yeah. I was pretty happy.
That's good. And what are you doing with it? It's like, you know,
Nothing.
like you start high and you work down. I mean, it's it. And it's like, do you want to take it home? How bad do you want it?
Yep,
And knowing how often I fly the stuff I have, I still have a ton.
yep,
I'm like, if I stick to my guns and bring this home, I got to hang it back up and look at it for another year,
yep.
or I can let it rip, get another base camp kit and the 10-3 twin I-beam kit in the new
Yep,
set of wheels.
yep. And then you know what? 2 years down the road after that, you'll be like, I want to get rid of this base camp with this kit, blah, blah, blah. I want to get rid of this kit. I want to get rid of this car. I want to get rid of this car because I need this bad to the bone airplane.
So
Sweet.
I'm brass knuckled,
There you go.
and that
No.
camera quit running. So I'm gonna just switch back to regular. Hold on a minute. You know why it quit running?
Probably because you didn't turn it on.
No, because it's full from the other day filming for no reason.
Oh, your GoPro?
No, dude. The overdrive job that didn't work. Remember?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't dump the card.
Got you.
Can you see me now?
You're pretty much back to normal view once you get in there.
I'm gonna get down on the bench a little bit if it'll let me.
Everybody must be at football games. I think you're. Did you capture what the end of the score was from Notre Dame game? Your dad asked.
I watched the whole game. I don't remember the score, but we won.
Because when I left it was we were just barely up.
Oh, we ended up getting a couple more scores. Man, the ref must have got paid by the call.
Of course.
That was stupid. They called some dumb stuff, bro.
Bro, they always do. I'm gonna go get me a battery. I gotta check. You know what? I need to get my batteries while I'm sitting here talking to you.
I'm gonna do the overdrive in the back, dude.
And I'm gonna start fact checking my batteries to see what I got that I need charged or not.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Notre Dame won, man. Yes. But it was fun to watch the other team as well. Idaho or whatever it was.
Idaho? Idaho?
Idaho.
All right. You know, I don't know if I mentioned it to you. I told Kirk.
I hope Ohio gets beat.
When I was, yeah, me too. I'm not don't even talk to me about Ohio State. When we ran that 3600 in that Vertex last Saturday, and we all took a rip on it.
Yeah.
Dude, it used 20% of that battery.
Jeez. And we all three ran it.
Yeah. I was super stoked with the efficiency.
I cannot lie. I like this little battery strap on this Coyote, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. I'll give you that.
Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm gonna change the wheels and do this overdrive right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. You better, because if you don't, it's gonna be a Coyote ugly situation tomorrow. Coyote ugly.
Man, this thing is so good already, bro.
Coyote ugly.
Yeah, I like these tires, man. I'll run a little extra brass. I don't know, man. I really can't decide. Part of me wants to stay on the Trepadors, bro.
Then stay on the Trepadors and bring the other tires with you, because I'm telling you, you're gonna need that in your back pocket, bro. I mean, for real.
All right, these tires have to come off anyway for to do this job on the back.
Bro, are you taking the SCX6 tomorrow at all?
I don't know. Are you? I mean, you got the Vertex, bro.
Yeah, I don't really want to run it on the trail though. You know what I'm saying?
I can.
I might toss my number 2 chassis with the Jeep body on it. I might toss it in there. I need to wash that thing off, dude. I was supposed to give that thing a bath when I got home last weekend, and I never did it. That thing's got more mud on it than what's on the trail, bro.
My Ford's, messy.
It's bad. It's bad. Horrible.
But I don't want to take any of my sixes, not even the Ford on those rocks.
No, I wouldn't either. Those rocks, those things are boulders, dude. They're nasty.
They're for real, dude.
They're gnarly. And you know something else I might do, Ryan? I might bring, because I got plenty of 4S 3600s charged.
I can feel that forward weight.
You better. I mean, you just put like what?
80 grams.
Almost a pound of weight on the front of that thing.
80 grams. So what's that?
So
That's
I don't know.
Quarter pound, ain't it?
Alexa, 80 grams to ounces.
1,080 grams is about
98.
Alexa, shut up. She thought I said 880 grams.
And then I can't wait, because I'm going to go brushless and all the stuff. But for now, I'm still rocking this the way it came. Power system.
Sick. Yep.
It's not bad.
You definitely, sorry, bro, but you definitely do need a brushless in that. That would make a big difference.
I already know, dude.
Dude, I know you know. It's just
It'll happen.
I
It'll
just
happen.
can't stand driving anything now with brushed.
I just got to get it. Well, I was trying to get into the series and do stuff, and it didn't happen. So right now there's a 30x8 gear situation in the back stock, which is the underdrive, which makes it basically 11% overdrive altogether. And I'm putting in a 33x8 gear, which should make it a 22% overdrive. So I'm increasing my overdrive by 11%,
Yep.
and I've thrown some weight on the front. I think that's
you'll see a big improvement.
That's gonna be cool.
Meanwhile,
back at the ranch,
back at the KK ranch, I just put the battery in and plugged it in to my little mullet truck so I can try and run with you guys tomorrow morning.
You know what? I'm gonna cook a battery while we're talking.
Yep. I will try to run with you two guys tomorrow morning with this little fella. And I already have a battery in the Vertex, so I'm ready to go. Dude, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I always plug my batteries in the night before.
I do because
if I got
discharge.
Huh?
My battery's auto discharge, so if I don't charge them up, I'm gonna show up at 60%.
Oh yeah, I've had one smart battery in my life, and that was it. No thanks. But I know I plug my batteries in like to the vehicle. If I got an physical on-off switch, I plug them in. So in the morning, I toss them in the car, and when I get to where we're going, I pull them out and just hit the switch, and they're on. I don't want to take time to take the body off and do all that. I'm almost done. See, Rob says
I hear you. It will slow trickle the discharge on the battery, though. Anyway.
Yeah, but with the crawlers, I don't care.
Well, it doesn't. The battery in the ESC doesn't know if it's a crawler or not. I'd be careful.
I know. I'm saying like as far as like if it slowly discharges it like a parasitic draw type thing.
Yeah.
With the crawlers, I don't care. Like if I was going to go, racing or whatever, and I wanted to have every ounce of, battery, then I wouldn't.
Right, because you're going to have the run.
Almost done.
So axles come out on this overdrive job, and it makes sense to undo the shock and link so you can get at the back of the diff.
Jordan says Nebraska won our game today. Rob says I'm almost done. Got all the materials and tools I need to start my rockabilly build. Sweet. Can't believe how expensive argon bottles are. Yeah, dude, argon gas is ridiculous. But that'll be a fun build, bro. Let me know how that goes because I'm kind of in the process of building a
pre-runner.
No, the body for the S86 that I stopped on. Now I'm probably thinking about putting it on the actual Vertex chassis. The optic, like a big 6-scale optic H10.
That's right.
I put that on hold for now. So
yeah, I have not. I've been, a little bit back on the RTR deal. I've had a couple coals in the fire on some custom jobs that nobody's come through on. So I'm like just chilling
and grilling, eating pizza. That's right, Mr. Basinger.
Optic 6.
That's where I'm going.
So this is the third time I've been in the differentials on this truck.
Is everything holding together all right for you in there?
Yeah, it's just
nothing's wearing out.
No, it's just me. for useless work.
That'll be awesome, Rob. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that goes. That rockabilly build is pretty awesome.
Yeah, just like I was talking earlier about optics and other stuff, I still got my, I'm right now happy making this do what it can, but I want I want something like that.
Yeah, it'd be fun to have a car like that, a build for sure. That's the reason why I wanted to have. That's the reason why. Look what I got, bro.
Dude, Kurt's capper is awesome. Yes.
This thing is such a monster.
You know what I dread?
What's that?
I had these dips out for no reason before. I greased them up pretty good. So I'm getting ready to make a mess of myself.
Nice. I
should have just bought another spool. So I just take it out and put in a new one, but I'm changing it, the ring gear on it. Because I don't have an extra spool.
Wow. Chris is putting 100 weight in his FCX6 shocks.
Y'all like it stiff, man.
I've got 60 or 70 in my number one chassis, and I love it. Because, it's more of a trail truck for me. So I like that bigger, heavier dampening on that.
For me, love the way they look doing what they do. And I like to see it. I want to see it absorb it. And when it's stiff, I can honestly, to me, if it's stiff, it makes it look like a small little truck. Like the small trucks, the problem with them is they don't weigh enough sometimes, or they don't act like they weigh enough sometimes.
Right. Or you get the leafer and you don't have enough leaves on it. And then you got a bounce house like what my little Scout is that I did a video on a while back.
Yeah, even when I take all the leaves out, it's son of a gun still stiff.
Yep.
Which is why the 3D printed bodies on them are nice.
Yep.
My leafer with Lexan, that RC 4-wheel drive one, I took all the leaves out and it's still just, it's crazy. Okay, so drive shaft off.
Nice.
Pinion.
Chris says this rig is heavy. Yeah.
Big
I'm sure.
Spool.
Right on.
I got to pop
it. Don't forget to grease it up, bro.
It's plenty greasy. I'm so mad I got to get dirty for this.
You need to go get yourself another slice of pizza.
Man, I'm full, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You can grease it all up, bro.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get out these Vanquish parts.
So Chris, curious, are you just taking the dips apart and the axles? Are you taking the transmission apart too and doing some maintenance on it as well? Brian Chambers, heck yeah. Did somebody say airplanes? Yeah. Ryan and I played with airplanes this morning, believe it or not.
We sold a ton.
We sold a bunch of them. That's right. Greasy ham bone Ryan, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a paper towel because it's gonna get real here in a minute, dude.
It's gonna get real
messy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Ryan's selling airplanes to buy more car stuff.
Dude, I have the new Twin Otter back here in the box.
You do?
Yep.
Well, let's get it. Did they come with floats?
No, but they're out there.
They're available.
Yes. I don't think they're in stock, but
oh, so okay. He's taking the diffs and the transmission apart to just basically doing some PM on his for hauling.
6. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
there's a lot to it, bro.
That's why I was, well, you know what? It's all this
part.
Bro, isn't it just it's a bigger scale of my 10.3, isn't it? Jeep.
There's more going on. I think there's more going on than that. Because I had one apart once.
Because when I built that 10-3, that kit, my Jeep, my wide max pile,
Yeah. No, I
dude,
think it's more. I think it's more than that.
that transmission's got a lot going on in it.
It
It's a lot.
does, but not like the 6, bro.
Really? That's crazy.
Really.
Huh. All right. Well, I am charged up, batteries connected, ready to go kill some axles kind of guy tomorrow. I'm ready to go.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting this overdrive done.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Chris. Dude, that's I get to the point where I'm like, maybe I should crack my transmission open on my number one
I wouldn't.
and just service it, but I'm like, forget it. That's why it's called haul and crawl, man. You crawl and get hauled when your shit breaks. That's how I roll. Yes, sir.
You got to nurse this bearing off. It doesn't just come.
So which axle are you doing first? Are you doing the back one?
It's only the rear.
Just the rear one?
It's the underdrive. Yeah, yeah. So the rear, the front now is a 27/8 gear situation, and the back stock is a 30/8, which gives you the 11%. I'm putting a 33/8 in the rear to make it a 22%. And I'm not doing anything to the portal boxes because the gears they recommended are wrong.
Gotcha. Well, I've been kind of twisted up on all this because I've been so busy at work. And when was it you texted me and something about, I don't know, what you were doing
Thursday
there?
morning.
And I was knee deep in several big projects, and I glanced at your text, and I probably should have just not responded to you. But when I did, I was like, what are you talking about? And it had to do with what was it? Something about overdrive? Something about overdrive, something in the front doesn't work or doesn't make sense or something.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
because after the first night,
what?
After the first night, I thought that when I put them in the front and it didn't see, I should have looked at the part numbers in the manual because the ring and pinion I swapped out in the front that first night is the same one that's in it already. If it's a 27/8 in there, that's what I put in there.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this Wednesday night.
And then the portal gears didn't fit in the front. And I'm
Right.
like, okay, maybe the boxes in the back are bigger. Maybe that's why.
Right.
And so I'm like thinking, eureka, I screwed up by doing it in the front. It's actually an underdrive. And I was wrong both times.
Right.
Chris, both times because then when I put the 27/8 in the rear, it matched the front and I eliminated my overdrive all the way.
Right.
I learned a lot in 2 evenings because I've never messed with this, man. I mean, I'll build my kits, but I just put in them what they come with.
Right.
I never played this gearing stuff really, except
you're
VFD Twin Phoenix.
You're the stock. You're the stock guy. Like, hey, it works good stock.
Yeah.
Chris is saying, Ryan, when can we talk fusion?
Talk fusion.
Haul and crawl. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna make it this year, but my goal is to make it to Pro Line next year by the fire.
That'd be awesome.
Because I can go there and go visit my corporate office, if you know what I mean.
And I'm trying to figure out how to be an independent contractor, even if I just come to clean, like empty waste baskets.
Yeah, I think because it's not far. It's not far from our corporate office at all.
So there's the stock spool.
That looks familiar.
And ring. That's getting the ring is what's getting replaced, and the output drive.
Yep. Get her done.
I'm getting it. So next week, airplane buddies that are in the room, some of you are going to be happy. And I'll give you a clue. If you can't wait to find out what it is, there's actually somebody already slipped, but I don't think anyone ever noticed. You'd have to watch the walkthrough at NURSA to see what I'm talking about. It's a repop, but super cool paint job. Way better than the original was. 1.5. It's not a Mustang. It's not a Focke-Wulf. What is it? Super sleuths will know. I knew the minute I saw that scheme that, oh, snap. It's either this came back or they did a blank, blank, blank. Next week, I think we're supposed to know.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'd like to get it, even though I have OG. But my OG is so custom. You guys that know me close will know what I'm talking about. My OG is so custom, I'm a little bit afraid to buy it. And it's sentimental. If you know me,
you know what it is.
You know what I'm talking about. But if you watch the SBG walkthrough at NURSA and you have a super sleuth eye, you'll see it.
You'll know.
It's
Muhammad, welcome. What's the difference between brushless and brushed? Brushless.
Yeah, go ahead, and then I'll say.
I was just going to make it simple. Brushless is way more efficient. Gives the ability for electronic better drag brake. It gives you more power. There's so many benefits to brushless compared to brushed.
But I would say that there's two ways to talk about it. So, like, think about these perspectives. So, as far as like performance on things like airplanes or cars that go fast, everything that Kelly says is correct. Obviously, more efficient, better, more robust. They're going to last longer. But they finally have gotten to now where we're using brushless that's been programmed to deliver a very awesome low throttle, smooth response. Yeah. So, like back in the day, it's pretty clear cut. Okay, brushed, brushless. Brushless is better, more powerful, longer running, more efficient, all those things. On the crawler, it's like, why do I need brushless? Because they're going slow anyway. What's the deal? It's all about the low throttle control. And the brushless power systems we're putting in these crawlers have, depending on the company, but it's the same thing. It's either called field-oriented control, FOC, or it's called active track. And what it does is when you give it a little throttle and establish an RPM, when it hits an obstacle, it will maintain that. Unlike a brushed motor, where to get over it, you'd have to give it some more throttle, which isn't the end of the world. You know, that's kind of how a real car would be. But if you're filming these things one-handed, you can set that throttle and maintain that nice slow approach and crawl over something. Crawl alludes to being slow, and it just looks dynamite.
The other part of that too, Brian, is while you were speaking on that, I thought of it like when I did that competition with Kirk and Sean. When you're talking about the FOC, you know, it comes natural now after running all the brushless stuff with the FOC or the active track, where you don't even have to think about your throttle input. You can just focus on the drive.
And where to put the tires.
Where to put the tires at and what's going to happen next. So it kind of takes and eliminates one axis out of the equation. It depends. I mean, sometimes, but
And
it's
I
just
mean, and honestly, it does, like, the back to the drag brake part of that conversation, huge. Being able to program a brushless motor or 2-in-1 ESC situation, there's not a lot I mean, you can mess with the brushed ones, but man, brushed is just what they give you because it's cheap
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And my Coyote, the brush motor's fine. The drag brake leaves a little to be desired.
Well, yeah, it just comes with brushed stuff.
Anything that I mean, dude, I'm putting brushless on trail trucks that don't need it. We love it at this point.
Yep. Because no matter what, if you're going to run a trail truck, you're going to eventually get into a situation where you wish you had it, in my
And
opinion.
I like
But
making videos. And so for me, it's super nice having that brushless response.
but look what Axial did in the sixes. I mean, okay, you get the brushless right out of the box. You get the FOC right out of the box.
Same with your
You
Vertex
know,
now.
the Vertex is the same way. The Red Cat Ascent, they've got a fusion version. So seems like a lot of these manufacturers are starting to pick up and go, yeah, you know what? Rather than us selling something to the customer, they're just going to go out and buy something from one of our, competitors. Let's work a deal out with, Hobby Wing or whoever, and just start putting brushless stuff right straight in it.
But think about how interesting it is that, brushless has been around on like bashers and airplanes at this point for a while. And
Mm-hmm.
it did not happen right away for crawlers. It took some time before they got it figured out, probably
Mm-hmm.
some kind of algorithm or whatever. And once you go that way, you don't want to go back.
Oh, 100%.
I think
100%.
you and I both, and Kirk probably as well. I mean,
Oh,
the
Kirk and I don't even, when we get a new vehicle, dude, we don't even we don't even power it up if it's got a brush motor in it.
well, the 6 spoiled me on FOC. And
Yeah,
then I was
for
like,
sure.
I want it in everything now.
Right.
Whether it's a Spectrum power system or a Hobby Wing power system, very, very much similar, wouldn't you say?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Um,
Rob, yeah, I can talk to, I agree with you.
yep.
With the car stuff, I like working with my hands. I'm in sales for my full-time job, and I used to be a tool maker years ago by trade, and I enjoy working with my hands, always have. And these cars, that's probably partly why I'll back up. Partly why I have so many airplanes upstairs. One of the reasons I have so many airplanes upstairs is because of this guy that I'm co-hosting with here on the show. And the other reason was I always was trying to like find something to do. So it was like, oh, I'll buy another airplane and put it together, and it's like,
That's all
okay,
there is to it, though.
and so like some of the airplanes, depending on what it was or whatever, some of the ARFs and things took a little time to put together. My Christian Eagle took a little time to get together, but I've got a ton of E-flight airplanes, and it's like you put 4 screws in them and they're ready to fly, and I'm like, okay, this is getting boring. So I got all these airplanes upstairs. I got nothing to do. So thankfully, Ryan was able to get me talked into trying the crawling thing, and so I kind of fell in love and found a passion for the
Yeah,
crawling stuff. And so I can talk, dude. I can relate, man. Being
it,
able
it
to
was
being able to
fastest
take
first.
these things and just sit down on a windy day, you can't fly. You've been out on the rocks and you want to take stuff apart and work on them and tinker with them, man. They're sitting here just waiting for you to do that. And I love working on them as much as I do running them.
I
So
do enjoy wrenching on them, man. And the funny thing is Kelly was one of the first guys on the airplane live stream that would give me
I was like,
a,
I'm out.
a mess for messing with bashers.
Yep.
And then now we're 3D printing our own bodies for these crawlers. It's funny how it works.
Yeah, as you can see behind me.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's fun. I enjoy tinkering with the trucks, like all you guys do, for sure.
So I got the ring gear on now. Shim, bearings.
Yeah, Chris, exactly. The drag brakes are key, especially when you can go in and adjust the parameters.
You know how good that my FMS LC80 did, and all it needed, bro,
Brushless.
was a drag
brake.
brake, and it'd have been dynamite.
Yep. It survived France Park.
It did, but it wouldn't have tumbled if I had a drag brake.
Bro, I can't wait to take the Vertex down there.
Seriously.
Yeah. I can see a Vertex in your future.
Yes.
I actually hounded Kirk about it yesterday when I saw him. I was like, "Do you order a Vertex yet?" He just looked at me. He's like, "No." And I'm like, "Be honest." He's like, "No." I'm like, "I know you're going to. It's a matter of time, bro."
And here it is with the bearings and shims back on.
Nice.
It's going in.
I'll be curious to see here in a little bit with some painter's tape on the wheels of how she spins.
I'm gonna do it. I'll show us.
Heck yeah.
I'll show us. And I got enough grease on this diff still that I may not need to put any on those gears.
Rob, you're right. Brushless in the beginning cogged badly.
They didn't have them figured out yet for the slow throttle response.
I have experienced a little bit of cogging out of my 800 kV Castle that's in my my Creighton 8S roller. And that is a censored brushless motor system.
So sometimes when that happens, but that's a basher, right?
Yeah. Yep.
When that happens on something like that, I think it's a discrepancy between the poles. So the system thinks there's more or less magnets in the motor.
Yep.
There actually are.
Mm.
So it boils down to operator error, not reading manuals. You know what I mean?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was going to happen.
No, it can also just happen, you know. Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Like, you don't have your radio set up right, bro.
The diff is in. Time to screw it in.
Nice.
I'm hoping with these Vanquish gears, I put the shims back the way they came out on the axial stock stuff. So I'm hoping I'm going to find out here in a minute when I twist everything up.
Well, that's was, like before I close up the pumpkin, I usually grab a hold of the spline, just turn it and make sure
it's fine, bro.
It's the right way.
Forward and reverse, it's all good. Feels nice.
Especially when you start messing with portals, it gets tricky. I'm gonna get a refill on my H2O here.
Do it.
Well, I'm glad you got that together right.
Well, I didn't have it wrong before. They told me the wrong gears on recommendation. I watched their video overview from the marketing manager and designer. And simple mistake. It happens.
You said their manual was told you wrong?
No, the video overview from the developer and the marketing manager flashed up on the screen at about 5 minutes and 50 seconds, the wrong part numbers. That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
And so I'm like, well, dude, I'm going to take this Coyote to the limit, dude. You know, they hooked it up and I'm like, I'm going to do stock run. And we did. 3 of us got an opinion on it. And I'm going to also, if this is a comp rig and you're selling it as a platform that can be upgraded upon, we know what we're talking about. We're heavy in on these crawlers. Let's see what that's all about. So I went for it and wasn't right. And so my unfortunate learning experience, I relayed to my contacts at the company, and hopefully it sounds like they're going to fix that so no one else suffers the same mistake.
Right.
Because nobody wants to buy parts that then don't work for the intended job.
Well, exactly.
I mean, it's like $60 worth of upgrades, just the gears.
Yeah, that could.
They recommend in the ring gear deal.
Yeah, that needs to get fixed, or else it'd be a nightmare.
So I told them right away.
So what's your total underdrive going to be?
It should be 22%, which means that the front wheels should spin 22 times to like
Well, so
19 on the back.
so the front wheels should be 22% farther ahead of the back ones in one revolution.
Well, here's the deal, because I counted it. On the stock overdrive out of the box, it basically was the fast wheels, the front wheels went 10 times and the back went 9. So it should be twice that. So it should be like 20 and 18.
Right. But to go around one time, you're if you're 22%, your front tire should be 22% farther ahead of the back one in one revolution. I mean, you can kind of judge that.
Yeah. It's percentage, so you can bring it in or bring it out. Right. But I was like, if we're talking on 100%, 10 times is a very easy
calculation
of that. So I was like, dude, 10, I counted them. I got 10 and 9. I was like, cool. So I expect to see 20 to 18.
18.
Yeah. Whatever the hell that means, I don't know. But
well, no, because that's not right, Ryan. Because you just let's lose our brains into this. So 10 and 9 or 20 and 18, same thing, bro. So it's no
10 and 8. 10 and 8 then.
Yes.
That's
because you doubled your reduction.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. So when you go around one time and the tape comes back around, your tape should be at like a 10 or 2, you know what I'm saying? And not 12 o'clock.
That makes more sense. Yes. Yes, that's it.
It won't be anything.
No, it's going to be, I bet it's 10-8 kind of stuff.
Yep.
That makes sense. Yeah. You're right. 20, that's the same. What I said is the same.
Yeah, 20 and 8 or 10 and 9 the same.
That's the same, just doubled up. Yeah.
This is too deep a conversation for a Saturday night for KK.
Well, we're not far from it, seeing it.
Nice. Wonder where everybody's at tonight. They must be at football games or watching football or out crawling or racing or bashing or flying.
I mean, no one really likes us that much. We have nothing to offer. So that's basically what it is.
No, but you know what? Everybody loves the bantering in the videos that we do lately. That's right. My Vertex videos got, I don't know, it's like 1,200 some views, 1,300 views.
That's what's up.
And I, I like it. I like throwing a video out there and not editing it. When we're all three together driving these things, it's kind of fun to listen to everybody, give everybody crap. It's kind of fun.
It definitely is.
Dude, do you see that video of Chris's truck the other night driving around in his front yard? Like, yeah.
Yes.
Holy guacamole.
I think he summoned communication from another dimension with how bright those lights were.
Jeez. He kept clicking, click, 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 click. And I'm like, dude, high beam, low beam, medium beam.
I was like, X-Files, bro.
20% beam. I was like, dude, this thing is like loaded up. I should get me one of the light kits that comes off of like the PJ50 or one of these jets that has all the everything going on and just turn one of his trucks into a freaking Christmas tree. Injora pods? Those Injora pods are intense. I'm not sure as if I know what you're talking about, Chris.
Don't eat the pods.
What?
Don't eat the pods.
Don't eat the Tide Pods?
Yeah.
Well, they look delicious.
You know what would be hilarious is if I put this back and forget to put the axles in.
Dude, hey, nah, you're on third time's the charm right now. You'll get it.
Well, why not do 4?
Take a break and go kill another piece of pizza and come back and see us.
Dude, I'm telling you, I threw down. I'm full.
Yeah, awesome. Send me the link, Chris. I'd be curious to know what you're talking about. I mean, obviously the Enjora pod must be something to do with the light controller that he put in his.
Yeah, and you can buy them on my Amazon link. Dude, I can't wait to get this done and show you guys the revolution. And then I want to get on the website and show you guys the new tires I got for this next project.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about the next project. You better hurry up. Sorry, 20 after 10. You told me we're going to cut at 11. I'm good.
I'm so close, man. Come on.
It's the pod lights.
I mean, I just did serious work on these in like no time.
Brian said concentrate.
I am.
Concentrate, old great one.
I still have to put my shocks back on and my links.
Hey, at least you don't have to worry about being so particular with it that you don't have to worry about taking it out, flying it, crashing it because you got something in backwards. What's the worst thing that's going to happen?
I've been through it now enough that I trust this is going to be a 22% overdrive. You know, I've made the mistakes already.
2018.
Well, that's just a math error. But I mean, like physical install of shit that was the absolute same as what I put in, replacing nothing. And then going the other way where I removed the overdrive when I was trying to add some.
Right.
Oh,
yep. It's all good. You know, I got just.
No, it's cool. I learned a bunch. Dude, like I'm telling you, I'll build a kit and I can read the manual, but this is stuff I've not done, you know.
Chris, is those the pod lights that you're talking about? Those, okay, mount on the hood. So, do you have a special controller for all the lights inside that rig? Because, dude, you have got that thing mastered, man, with all the lights.
That truck runs off Windows 11, bro. You got to have a lot going on.
He's got 6S5000 for his lights.
But the truck runs on 3S.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's
I mean, I might as well put the tires on, right? So we can see.
Yep. Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
We're getting there, man. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Hex is going back on right now.
Are you still cooking batteries?
That one's done already. I'm getting ready to put another one on. I only got 2 1300s.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class, we're teaching Ryan how to multitask. Big time. Cooking batteries, wrenching, talking, eating pizza.
Brother,
eating
man.
Pizza.
Let's see. I'm going to get this axle done. And then I will cook the other battery and change the wheels. And then we'll fire it up and look at the difference.
Fire in a hole.
Shocks and links.
Chris says, I have LED switches on all of them. LOL. That's why I needed so many channels. I have 5 channels just for lights. Oh.
Didn't he go Radio Master or Fly Sky or whatever?
Was it Did you go Radio Link on that, Chris? That's what mine is. I think is a radio. I don't know. Radio Link? No. I don't even know, dude. I don't know because nothing breaks on it, so I never have to fix anything. So I don't have to ever Amazon or buy anything to fix it. It just always works. Radio Link.
Muse. He said
Muse. Muse? What?
Yes.
Muse?
Yes, Muse. That is.
He's got a Muse radio. 10 channel. He's got 10 channel radio, dude. Hey, bro, did you put wings on that thing we don't know about and you're flying it or what? You got retracts? Flaps? And there is Mr. Fred Barron in the house.
Oh, did you get the Defender, Fred? Sick. Bro, I want that Discovery or the other one so bad.
Nah, no, we talked about it. You wanted to get the Range Rover.
The Range Rover and the Discovery look so similar. But yeah, I want the Range Rover. It's Lexan. I thought they were hard bodies, but they're Lexan and they look that good.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
Oh wow, he said sweet brush but killer drag brake. That's nice to know.
About time.
No kidding.
You know what's nice about a kit with links and shock ends? They already fit. You ever have to wrestle those?
Oh yeah.
On a kit?
Yep.
They've
actually the other day I bought the metal 5 millimeter, 4 millimeter. The ball ends for my links because I kept breaking them on the little mullet truck. Remember I broke them over by you that day.
That's right.
And I bought metal ones and put on there. And I couldn't do all of them because on top of the I can show you how tight it was. On top of the diff right here, these two.
Yeah.
I couldn't get them in there because of the angle that it's on. So I had to leave those two just with the plastic original ones. But yeah, they're a pain in the butt sometimes.
Well, in this, you're lining up the shock and the link on the same boss.
Oh, yeah.
So to say. I got it. I got it.
So yeah, Rob says Fly Sky has new RX for lights and stuff. Sweet. I'm gonna have to look into them and see what that Fly Sky stuff's all about.
Overdrive. All right, tire time.
Well, I hope it's right.
Tire time.
That is super good to know, Fred, that the brush stuff coming out of FMS now at the moment has good drag brake on it. That's good. That is good to know.
That is good because honestly, that's my only reason for wanting to change the LC80 is because of the drag brake.
Yep. So Rob says about Noble 4 Plus, this thing. A Noble 4 Plus, this thing is amazing. Huh. Fly Sky Noble 4 Plus, I'll have to look that up.
Open source. Open source. All right, well, I'm doing this. I think I'm putting these I think my Bronco is going to get these deep dish Patagonias on it since I'm stealing these.
Bronco's getting it.
The Scout.
Oh.
I mean Scout.
Those white deep dishes look good on that.
I had them on the Red Cat.
Yeah.
And I sold that Red Cat at such a steal, and I knew it would be that I'm like, I put those bullshit FMS
nice
Chirax tires on that Red Cat, bro.
Nice. Yeah.
I knew I was going to get ripped off. So
yep. Should have pulled all the brass off of it too.
Brass rings, dual stage foams, BFGs, Proline rock shooters going on the Coyote. That's an appropriate upgrade. And on brand, so to say. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You singing jingles over there?
Little stop and go over obstacles, says Fred. Gotcha. Makes sense. Unbrushed. And honestly, if the drag brake is there, that doesn't make me mad because in a real truck, you're going to have to give it the beans to get over stuff.
Right.
But you're filming them, bro. That FOC is so stinking nice.
Yeah.
Deep dish pets. This is going to actually improve this truck as well because it widens my stance quite.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not crazy, but
I love the deep dish rims for that purpose.
and as far as beadlocks go, the deep dish, once you get them lined up, there's not as much messing around
Right.
as and then you got your big cross wrench that's too big for the hole, so you got to go tiny to get it tight. No, that's okay.
This is a fun Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. We're sitting here watching Ryan wrench on his truck.
You know, man, this was inevitable. We'd get this moved and
dude, bro, I'm glad you're doing this because I didn't really have a whole lot going on tonight because I kind of space jammed it after we went and unloaded a bunch of foam airplanes and things this morning.
yes,
Dude, I came back, worked around the house a little bit. I was going to power wash the boat, and then I was like, forget it. And I wound up just cruising on the couch watching movies all afternoon. It was awesome.
I watched football, took it easy. I had to deal with the jump in the car when I got back. So I did that. And because loading it, oh, I don't have brass rings on this. Shoot. I don't have brass rings on this.
It's all right. You know what? You put brass knuckles on it, it'll be fine.
But it's like, what's the point of putting on the rock shooters then? The BFGs.
You got a kitchen scale to weigh that stuff? Or a scale?
They're a little heavier.
Then put them on. It'll help. You need all the help you can get knowing what Kirk's bringing to the table tomorrow, brother.
That's fine. I'll go ahead and put on these Patagonias. These deep dish on this Scout are going to look cool. Just wait.
Dude, yeah, the deep dishes look good on everything, man.
We've been talking about deep dish, whether it's tires or pizza. We've been all about it. Just ask me.
Yeah. Now I'm starting to get hungry thinking about that deep dish pizza I had.
Bro. So I'm getting there. And then we can really pivot to the other project. But I just want to get this thing ready.
Your dad. Do you know how many times you guys have said deep dish?
Yeah, that's why I saw that. So, speaking of deep dish,
here we go.
Check this out. So, this is just kind of a standard offset Proline rock shooter rim that you can see right here. And then you can see they don't hang out too far past the truck. Now, to stay honest with the light, I'll just turn it around. Now look at these Patagonias sticking out.
Dude, that right there will help you immensely on with that truck.
Hey, and they're period correct.
Yeah.
Ish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're all right.
Yep.
This is a Resto Mod Scout, so it's okay.
They're all good, G.
That it's not perfect. I could have swore I had brass rings in these. I guess I didn't. I put them in.
Those things stick out farther than what? Like my Scout with the little Mickey Thompsons on there. Those stick out farther than what those do. And I got deep dish on the Mickeys. That's crazy. But what chassis is that? Is that base camp? Oh, okay. Camp. Okay, because my Scout's on the Leafer.
That's right.
And Jimny.
We changed the sizes just a little, remember?
Right. Yep.
Just a little we did.
Just a little bit.
Honestly, I think this is obnoxious, like it's too much. I bet it's going to be tire rub city on this.
Oh no. Oh no.
You don't think so?
Oh no. That truck will drive better than ever.
I'm actually kind of glad because I mean this thing is built. This has a reef servo in it and brushless.
Yeah.
This was me making a 3D printed one that I wanted to, because my Willys wagon that this was on originally was just so top heavy. I wanted to make one that would actually take advantage of the nice gear that's inside it. And this does that, and this helps it even more. Without having to do axle extensions, I got deep dish on here do the same job.
Deep dish. You said it again and again and again. Deep dish.
I mean,
So you need to get some pepperoni and sausage and toss in those deep dish.
oh, Dad, I love you. See ya.
Mr. Ramsey, have a good evening, sir.
The rock shooters are going to look good on this Coyote, though. And honestly, the gold color body with the brass, I think is pretty trick.
Yeah, it all accents well.
I'm
accents well.
I'm actually, you know, I've been wanting to take off these tires from that Red Cat. I just hadn't had a reason. And getting rid of it was a good reason.
Right on.
You know, I like my Patagonias. They look cool. They actually perform really well.
You do love those.
And these are not dual stage foams on the Scout. But that's okay. I actually have a handful of Patagonia sets, small and little ones. Now, I have a smaller set of BFGs that do have wheel weights on, but they're too little, bro.
Yeah, it looks good. I like the white rims on that. It looks good.
And the pads, come on.
Yep. You better bring that tomorrow and rip it.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
And see how it does with those tires on there.
Dude, honestly, the departure angle and
Yep.
the wide load,
do it.
That's not a bad one to take because
Right.
the CJ has dual stage. Now this has brass rings in it for sure, and Patagonias. But the Stinger bumper kills it. So this one actually might survive.
Bring it.
That's a good idea. That is
bring it. Bring it on over.
And now the end is near.
Bro, I'm gonna bolt for a second. I'm just gonna mute myself. I'm gonna take my dog wants to go out. I'm gonna take him out real quick. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go solo then to put these tires on. Interesting. I'm a little curious on the offset. It's the same over the stock tires. The BFGs do good anyway, but really the whole point was I thought that these were going to have, I thought I had the brass rings in the Willys, but I didn't. I did when I had the small BFGs on it, but not the big 475s. Such is life. But these look cool. And they're dual stage Vanquish foams instead of the stock ones. It's fine. I think I'm going to bring my stock tires though anyway. Just in case. But we're going to get some tape on here and see that overdrive difference. I think that'll be cool. Do these have a direction? They do. They do. I am not super familiar with SpongeBob stuff. Why is my 14-year-old listening to Frank Sinatra my way like every day? Whenever I pick him up, he puts it on in the car. Like, what in the world? Who are you right now? And then it's stuck in my head for a week.
I'm back. Back in action.
Back.
You don't have to put just stay on solo, bro. It's fine.
No way.
So we can all see what you got going on there.
Dude, I'm screwing tires on.
At the tire shop.
We'll go solo in a minute on the spin up.
The spool up.
What, you're gonna see me come unglued if it doesn't work the way I think it's supposed to. Unglued.
Fred, you need to bring that new Defender to town over here, man. That's what you need to do. Come over here and go crawling with us. Jump into the shit show that we got going on Saturday or Sunday mornings.
Okay. Now, what's funny is the tape will not stick to these tires because they're dirty. I don't know if that's funny or not, but it's
I'll laugh.
It's what's going to happen.
Dang, I just saw Fred's comment. He just mounted up 6 more sets of 1.9 beadlock rims. Holy guacamole. Dude, tires add up quick. You know, when I first
so many, bro.
When I started into this, thanks to you again, this crawler stuff, the surface crap, dude, I got a big tub downstairs in the base. I got 2 of them that I bought at Meyer. They're like 4 foot long by 2 foot wide, and the one is completely full of tires. And it's like, where'd those come from? I don't remember I had those. Kirk and I were digging through that yesterday because he took a set of pins that I had. I gave them to him to use. It's like I'm like we're like Bell Tire centers around here, you know. Sounds like Fred's got a Bell Tire center as well.
I'm the kind of guy that if I got to be careful if I go to a tire place because they'll by law have to not let me leave without getting new ones. I can't go for a consult because they by law have to make sure I do not leave for the safety of the community.
Chris, dude, he's got a set of SCX6 Honcho tires with stock foams if anybody's looking.
Hang on to him, bro. I've got some. What do I have extra still? Okay, let's get after it.
Good for you, Fred. That's awesome, man. Retire and enjoy life soon. Yep, I think all of us can admit that we've got at least one big tub of tires.
Dude, I love this battery strap business.
It's like a cargo. It's a rubber cargo net. That's all it is, right?
Basically.
Yeah. All right. It's time for the spool up show.
Hey, that's the way. Let me get my.
You gonna put some pepperoni and sausage in the center of those?
I gotta wash my hands first, but yeah. Oh, sorry, DXC Plus. Okay.
Yeah, I think one of the guys commented about that a little bit ago in here.
Yeah. So this is the front. All right. So I'll count this one. You count this one.
Just go around once. That's gonna tell you.
I want to go around 10 times. So
All right.
you count this one.
Yeah. Yep.
You count this one.
I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna count this one.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I had 8. Well, just a hair over 8. So yeah, you got the 22%. It's right, bro. Now you can drag your booty around on all rocks tomorrow.
Awesome. Okay. I do need to, while I have this taped up, I need to get them back to even again and do something really fast for my video later.
Right there. Back it up. There it is.
Ish.
It's close enough-ish.
Yeah. That's a fun experiment.
That was a fun time.
Which one am I counting? The front? Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. So 10 times, 8 times. We took it from going 10 and 9 to 10 and 8, increasing from 11% stock out of the box overdrive to 22. Sick. That will go in the deal.
Are you gonna fast forward or put it on hyperspeed? The last 2 videos you've done?
Oh yeah, dude. Just I'll be cutting into it. It's mostly going to be cuss words, bastards.
Well, if you speed it up, nobody will ever hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that looks stupid. Let me take the tape off. Rock shooters, BFGs, little brass, little bling happening. It all seems to work.
Except for the red diff covers.
It looks.
You need to put a brass diff cover on the front.
It's red for Kelly.
I freaking hate it. If I ever get a chance to talk to TJ again face to face, I'm gonna tell him to change the color. Just make the diff colors black.
They have them and you can buy them, but they're not going to be the new smooth ones. Because I almost bought them so you'd shut up. All right, man. That thing's ready to rock now.
So yeah, tomorrow morning will be an interesting session. As Kirk said, I switched it up from a trail truck to a crawl truck, ladies.
Bro, that thing was already dialed.
Yeah, but he's right. I mean, it was more of a trail rig. So he'll get it dialed. He got it dialed in.
Let's see about those honcho tires. I still have an extra set of honcho tires and an extra set of BFGs that aren't mounted. Because I managed to, man, I gave you a set or something. And I still got a
Yeah.
ton.
So I think I've got 2 sets, extra sets. I think all mine are BFGs, my extra sets.
Dude, I got a set of BFGs on Trimmer's truck, BFGs on the Ford, honcho tires on my Scout, extra set of honcho tires, extra set of BFGs.
Right on. Right
And
on.
I need to charge up 2200 for this dude. This has the driver that moves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you need to charge up the battery and get
I
something in there.
still think these tires being wide are going to hurt me. You don't think so?
I disagree.
What
But
about
I will tell you that if you do,
smaller version?
bro, no, I'd leave it the way it is. Leave those bigger tires that stick out on that thing.
I think
But
it's
I'll say this though, if you do bring that tomorrow morning, you can kiss your front and rear bumpers goodbye. I think you'll lose them.
I think that may happen. But if
Although you know what, there's a lot of those boulders there that have actually pretty nice angle for departure and
I just won't be able to do the same stuff. That's the deal.
is that coil over or is that leafer?
This is base camp.
Okay, that's the base camp. All right. That's right. You said that earlier.
Yeah, this was the Willys. I think that's going to be a problem. But
Dude, bro, check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Our next project.
yeah, I'm going to put you on solo. I'm going to the bathroom and I'll be right back and we'll do it.
Right on.
All right.
So yeah. So Ryan and I decided that we're going to do something different, fun, seeing as how Axial just launched the pre-runner, the beam kit for the 10-3. So this is my base camp kit, and I already ripped the motor out of it, and I'm gonna put a 2300 kV hobby wing fusion in this, and the beam kit, and get rid of the little mounts with the magnets on them, and just go back to a regular post style mount system. So we should have the I-beam kits early next week. And so this little guy's going to get an upgrade and a transformation. So we're looking forward to doing this together, and we'll probably do the build on the live stream here once we get them. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys. This is what we're doing next. So I'm looking forward to a pre-runner. Never messed with one. Kind of always wanted to have a Baja Ray or a Mojave. So, and I decided to just use this little J Concepts creep body for mine. This all beat to snot. This body used to be on my mullet truck. That's how it kind of started. And then I bought just the cab only from the creep and put that on it. So yeah. So that's what's next, guys. Pre-runner run. Anybody got pre-runners?
Your mom.
What was my mom got to do with it? You're back?
Yeah.
Man. Brian, it's good to see you guys. Have fun tomorrow. Brian, good to see you too. Thanks for coming in and seeing us
Yeah,
tonight.
brother.
Appreciate it.
So you tell them already?
I did. I told him that this is, I gave him the spiel. This is my base camp kit, and we ordered I-beam kits, and we're going to have a couple pre-runners to play with.
Yep.
And like I said, I told him that I'll have it tomorrow morning. My 2300 Fusion Pro.
Nice.
And that'll go in here.
And since you ordered it on my Amazon link, it showed up super fast.
Yep. And I used Ryan's Amazon link. Help a brother out.
And it came so fast.
It was instantaneous.
I'm pumped about them. And I was looking at, for a pre-runner, because you're building it on a crawler chassis, any crawler body is fair game.
Yep, exactly.
And I ordered the new Proline tires for it. And I will probably repurpose my rock shooter rims that are on these small tires for it.
Right on.
Or I'll just get another set.
Well, that's why I'm gonna start out running these.
These aren't super heavy, but they look cool. I like these rock shooter for Proline B-locks, and they're super easy. They're just a few bolts on the back, and you're done, dude.
Yep, absolutely.
Brian, thanks for the super chat, brother. Thank you, man.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's awesome.
Dude, my Coyote looks good, bro. I'm anxious to try these Vanquish dual stage foams. Are a little bit thicker than denser than the stock ones.
Right on.
But yeah, I'm still trying to decide what body I want to do on mine. I have the Morvair body. I don't know if I want a station wagon pre-runner, but that might look cool. But I want to get online and show you what I'm thinking about bumpers potentially. Bro, you see that big honcho brush looking bumper? Let me pull it up, dude. It's sick. I'm gonna show you the tires I got. We'll show everybody these beam kits.
So before you do that though, here's my thing. Is there anybody in here that's done a beam kit? Because for whatever reason, when you look at mine real close here, I'm gonna try to hold it up so you can see it. See how when I get the lid on there about right, the body, see how the plates stick out past the body where the battery usually goes?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Your side plates. So yeah. I'm taking those. I'm getting rid of these because I think that beam kit it does mount to the screw locations here, but I don't think it needs to have these in order for it to mount. If it does, then I'll cut them.
Down.
I'll cut them down.
I cut my Ford ones down. I use those 10 snips all the time to cut this stuff.
Because the battery goes in the back one with the pre-runner kit. It goes in the back over the top of the back axle to put your weight more back bias, right? So that's I'm gonna get rid of those, but I'm just gonna use this creep body on because I got it. Why not?
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm gonna do one up though. Oh my gosh, Fred, thank you, man. So let me do this. I forgot how to work the stream real fast. Share, is that what it is? So dumb. So all right, now this.
And that's Pete's truck, isn't it?
That's Pete's truck. Now, this is the listing for the tires, but we get to see a pre-runner here on the Ford body I think Rob's talking about or similar. But look at that bumper, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
Bro, so these are those rock shooter rims that I like, Proline. And these are those new Proline Baja BFG TA, KR, Evo, ABC 123, 2.0, G8. Bro, Yeah, World Health Organization 2.0. So I got these tires. I already have these rims or whatever else I decide to put on there that I have. And I'm pumped about it. And I think while I've got you guys and we're shopping, I'm going to click through these pictures and show you the Pete's truck looks fantastic. And when you look at, and we can go to the I-beam kit too, but these are, you know, you wouldn't look at these and be like, man, those are really good crawler tires, but we're going fast. So
Right.
that's the goal. So I think these are going to be fantastic and I'm going to try them.
What's the options for tires in this?
Any crawler tire. I could run my BFGs. I could run Patagonias. I could run whatever I want. I could run the Trapidors. But I have some, you know, kind of pedestrian tires as well. And this is fairly pedestrian looking, actually. You know, I mean, you're basically turning a crawler into a scale short course truck.
Right. Yep. I think I actually have. They're right here, I think. Let me look. No, they're not.
So, all right, now I'm going to go to. Did you see the new neon lights they came out with, bro?
The what?
Dude. Check
The
out
neon what?
Dude, new neon lights. Check this out. Bro. Look at that. Those are their new lights they have. Neon lights. You see it?
No kidding.
Yeah, those are cool, bro.
Dude, 189.99.
I like it, man. And they have all the brands. So that's cool.
That is cool.
So E-Flight, Axial, Losi. The Losi.
Oh, yeah.
Losi looks dope, dude. Arma. Little basher ramps would be nice. Yeah, we're making and so Kelly's ripping apart a base camp kit he has to make this work. I got a new base camp kit that I'm just going to build it for the pre-runner. So I'm going to have an extra straight axle for the front that I may turn the Coyote into a mullet later with. But anyway, I'm going to build a new base camp kit for that. So Proline, Spectrum, I mean, that's killer. I think that new bumpers, cool. I'll go back to the I-beam kit in a minute, but I think the that bumper is maybe.
Bro, I'm kind of thinking I might put these on there. On my pre-runner.
The Endura Special.
Yeah, those are the Enduras.
Those are not bad tires. They're little too good.
But I think I got like 3 or 4 sets of these. So I might just throw them. I might throw those on there because I think these would be better for it than the Mickeys.
See, the new Checker has buttons instead of the screen buttons.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I think that bumper is in here in the new releases. Let me see real quick. And then we'll go back to the I-beam kit because I think the manual will be fun to look at. The jets are in now. They're in stock now. These look cool. And you can even get one naked to paint, do your own thing. And these are the bodies for the Groms, like the Typhon Grom, I think. Oh no, these are
yeah, for the Groms, yeah. Yep. That's pretty cool that they made those little Beetle. I like the Beetle bodies. They're awesome.
Yeah, they got a whole kit. It comes with tires and stuff. Let's see. I thought that bumper was maybe it's just a honcho bumper. It's like no big deal. But I thought it was new too. I saw a listing for it. I could have swore.
This is all just new stuff.
This is new releases, yeah. And I got this Twin Otter sitting in the box, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah.
Where did I see that damn bumper, man? I'm getting mad now. All right, I'll find it in a minute. So I'm gonna go back to the
Dude, I'm almost tempted. No, I probably won't put a bumper on the front of mine. If I do, it'll be a really small one.
I have some really small ones already. And of course, being a crawler, any 10.3 bumper you could find in print would be sufficient.
I think I've got a brand new bumper down in the basement in the box with the Jeep from the Jeep kit. I could probably put that on there.
So here, look at all the shock stuff going on here, bro, on this base camp kit. Or this may be the Pro, actually. This new
that was like the Pro.
I think it actually fits on the Pro as well as the 10.3, right? So that's the kit we're putting on.
Easy peasy.
But you can see it's like, man, if it's that different, I might as well just start from scratch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I watched a video of a dude like from Proline. It was a Proline video of him retrofitting a deadbolt, a 10-2. And I'm like, holy crap, I didn't realize
that's the other I-beam kit.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that you have to basically tear this thing down right down to the chassis rails.
Quite a bit.
I mean, you got to take the shocks off, the shock towers come off, axles come off.
This is a 10.3 because look, it's a C-channel chassis.
Yep.
And they got a 3200 kV motor in there right now, which is the stuff that comes on in like a 3S Vortex. So, I mean, it's bonkers fast. That's a 3200 kV Vortex motor. But yeah, it becomes straight axle, you know what I mean? Linked.
Yep.
They 4 shocks in the front, well, reservoirs.
Right.
You don't have to do that. You know, that's going to be up to us. But yeah, it's a 10.3, but completely different animal. And
that'll be fun, you know, because there's that spot.
Bumper though, G.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
It's perfect for this.
Yeah.
I think I know who painted this too. That's killer. Yep. A guy in California named Chris did that paint job.
Nice.
It works for the company, dude. It's like a P40 and that checkerboard up there.
Yep.
So cool. That looks like a more modern Ford.
Bro, I do like sorry, those tires. Those tires look good on there. Those are the ones that you're getting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bumper and those tires kind of make it. It gives it that desert, you know.
And those rock shooters, these rims are not bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Because cool. It's not a crawler, so we don't want it super heavy. So
right
now, I think what is going to help me here, if I look at optional parts, I think I'll find that bumper. Let's see. It's weird because why isn't it giving it to me? Unless you want to look at the manual for this.
Who wants to do that?
Well, the manual is pretty cool. It shows you. There's the manual. Even on the cover page, you see what you're adding to a base camp, basically. So you've got to take away quite a bit to make this happen, you know.
But, oh yeah, you do. That's why I was shocked with the 10.2 video I watched this morning. The dude took it down to bare chassis rails pretty much.
And that's why I'm kind of excited to start with the base camp, bro. I mean, I'm going to be looking at 2 manuals at once, but.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to get that thing. I'll just rip this thing apart. I think, are we going to plan on doing these like on the live stream?
So here's my thing where I don't think, first of all, we can. However, I'm not going to wait another week to work on it again. You know what I'm saying? So we could start on the live.
Yeah.
But then just get them done, bro. Wintertime's coming. Do you really want to wait a week to work on it again? Or once you get started, you want to go?
Dude, I'm planning on I'm planning on doing mine on. I'll do mine on live stream, and I'll just tear mine apart and do it right there and then. It shouldn't take more than 35, 40 minutes.
See, if I'm starting from scratch, I'm gonna have
Well, yeah, you got to build the whole car, the
I'm
whole
gonna have a
chassis.
lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot more to
Yeah,
do.
no, I think I'm gonna tear mine down and put the pre runner kit in,
All
and
right, I'm gonna find this.
that's a live stream easy, easy peasy thing. But like for you, yeah, I would maybe we should. I'll do mine, then when you get yours built, then you can put yours together on the live stream. I'll watch you do yours. Whatever, no big deal.
Yeah, man. Let me figure out how to find um that bumper, dude.
Just put in Pistol Pete bumper.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Weird. Isn't that weird how the search bar works? You put in pre-runner bumper and you get the pre-runner bumper.
Jeez.
Crazy.
That's a pretty cool tool that Horizon's got on their website.
I'm getting this. I'm getting this. And then
Hold up, G. Does it? So it mounts in just like the 10.3 bumper, doesn't it?
it ought to. I mean, it looks a lot like the Honcho. So here's the real trick. So looking at compatibility, it shows it going on 10.2s and 10.3s.
Oh,
That's cool. So that means I
so
really think that is the old Honcho bumper that was stock on a 10.2. It's a little weird to me that it works on both, but apparently it does. 10.3, 10.2. I'll take it. Watch this. Add to cart. Let's go. Keep shopping. All right, so now I'm going to show
dude,
you.
put another one in there.
Okay, I can do that at checkout.
Yeah.
Let's go 1/10 crawler bodies because this is going to show us the pre-runner bodies and the crawler bodies. And searching with crawler bodies gives us more to look at.
Rob says I have an old SCX-10 Dingo I would love to convert to a pre-runner. Would that be the 10.2 kit that would do that? No.
If you got lucky, maybe, but there's enough differences between the 10, the 2, and the 3 that if it doesn't say it's compatible for it,
Yeah.
you're going to be
You'd have to be fabbing some stuff then to
you're going to be
get it
doing
to
some
fit.
modifications. So I considered a bug, and then here's a 67 Ford F100.
Oh, is that the one that Pete's got on his?
It is.
Okay, so hold up. So if you would buy the Volkswagen Beetle body for yours, you're not gonna be able to put that bumper on the front.
Exactly. Which is why I think with this, you just don't use a bumper at all. And then if you go
Right.
with a truck, you can. It makes more sense.
I think I need I don't know. I think I need the bumper though, because I'm the one that's always running into you guys.
Well, man, for what this is and what we're making the bumper to me makes a lot of sense, even if it just helps protect the twin I-beam. But it also just looks super appropriate for this type of project.
Yeah, for sure.
But so yeah, there's a 93 Ford Ranger, 78 K10. I mean, Cherokee.
I didn't realize they had all of these bodies.
Yeah, man. 4Runner, Jeep, LJ, the comp wagon, right there. Your creeps in here somewhere. Power wagon, pre-runner would be kind of cool, actually. Just don't do the bed. Cliffhanger, whatever. Even a Tacoma like this would be kind of cool as a pre-run.
Right. Yep.
And yeah, I thought I saw your creep in here somewhere. I've been looking at this stuff. There's the creep.
Yep.
And the 67 F100 is not bad, but the one that's made to be a pre-runner looks a little cooler, right? It's flared out.
Yep. It's got the Mojave look.
Bro, it fits the bill. Like Pete's. This looks dyno.
Yep.
What this one?
Yeah.
The 67. Let's click in. Come on. I'm sorry. It's pretty okay, isn't it?
It is.
That's pretty okay.
It is. It is pretty cool.
So I don't know. Like I said, I have now what's interesting looking at crawler bodies, I have the where did it go? Let me look, let me search it. The they call it a Lakewood, I think, and J Concepts makes it. I have this body sitting around. This
Dude,
that's the Matt off-road recovery, bro.
You should use that with that bumper or with that front bumper.
I think it will work with that front bumper.
Yeah, absolutely. That's tight. I like that color.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
That's definitely Matt's off-road inspired, I would say.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
But that's cool. I like yellow anyway. But yeah, I already have this body. So that's why it's a contender. The Losi 110th F100 Heatwave, yeah, awesome. That would be great, except the wheelbase wouldn't work out on this. That's the funny thing. Like if you just look up 1/10 scale bodies, you're going to get a lot of stuff that's bigger than a crawler wheelbase. That looks awesome, but wouldn't work with what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm wondering if there's anything out there that for me personally that I could 3D print and throw on this.
Oh, I'm sure any 10 scale crawler body, bro.
I'm just thinking more of like a Baja Ray body or a Mojave style body.
Dude, Bizrodny's got a short course like pre-runner body.
You know what? You're right. He does. Uh-oh. I might go that route.
You know what? And then preload and stiffer oil, it would still ride okay.
Yep. I'm actually gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at it.
I honestly hate trim and Lexan. I would almost rather print one, dude. Let's go to Bizrodny. Do you want me to go right now to it?
Yes, because I'm getting ready to go there, but go there.
I'll just do it.
Yep. Because you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll just print out.
My one entry into Bizrodny files on Colts is always the 1964 travel all. Takes me right to him. Because I can look up his name and all kinds of stuff, but it's like
it's kind of hard sometimes to navigate through that website and find somebody specifically.
Certain websites are not great.
They're not real friendly.
Let me get him opened up and then I'll shift it over to him on the screen because I can tell I've lost it. Let's see. So let's kick this out, remove, and do share again. Awesome. All right.
There we go.
So it's going to be right there, trophy trucks.
Yep, that's it.
Which one? The blue one.
I don't know. I kind of like the black one myself.
Dude.
That's the way to go. And those tires actually pretty much about match what you're going to buy.
Not far off. Man, that's kind of nice. Let's look at the black one. I think the black one's cool too. I think I just don't like the colors on it.
Right.
But,
I like the design. I like the flat door on the side. I don't want that concave stuff. I think this would be my choice.
that's nice. Very similar, obviously. There's a huge cutout there after that front fender.
See that? That don't scare me. I like that. You know what you do there? Take and get some like screen.
Bro,
Like
look at all that cage work. Is that printed off then?
probably.
Wow. That's cool.
But you know what? It's not something that you absolutely need.
Well, no, we could make it work anyway.
Just with just the shell.
Well, we could, or with the cage.
Or you print. Well, here's the thing. This is what I would do. I wouldn't print out all those pieces for that cage. I would print some for just specific spots for strengthening purposes, and that's it. I wouldn't do all those.
I like the concave door, and I think it'll add strength to it, to be honest. And I like how it's not cut out as big as the other one. So that's cool. You do you, bro. I like this one.
Nice. Does it have the cage too? Must.
I guarantee it does. Maybe not. Yep.
There it is.
Oh, neat. I think you make the cage part of the body and then you mount all of it to the chassis.
I'm looking at my base camp right now.
Or you just do Lexan and keep it simple and light and rip the snot out of these.
But you know what? The funny thing is, looking at my base camp kit. Hang on, I'm gonna switch my camera. You just stay where you're at. I'll hold this up. But if, like right up front, see how it's angled right there?
Hold on, I got to move this stuff out of the way. Yes.
So that almost kind of matches this whole angle right here kind of matches along with what Rodney's done. That's the front.
Yeah.
So it may not be that difficult to put that cage on that.
You know how it is. You don't know until you do it.
Yeah.
But it's I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. But that's
Yeah.
so I knew he had that.
I forgot he had those.
I'm a little worried about how heavy it would be. And then I want to beat on these. And so I still am thinking Lexan a little bit.
I don't know.
Hey, you know how it is. It's going to get heavy, which isn't the end of the world till you tumble them. And I want to race these things, dude.
Oh, for sure. Actually, that got me thinking.
Yeah, Fred. It totally looks like that honcho bumper, the old honcho bumper.
Dude, how do I make this work?
Later, Rob. See you later. Thanks for coming over. It's probably going to be Saturday nights from now on. So next Wednesday, nothing's happening.
How do I make that fit?
Put it on a Vertex. That's how.
Yeah, I get that. I understand.
You know what? Here's another Lexan offering I got. I have this old Red Cat Gen 8, remember, that I cut up?
I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
I cut up, it's international. I was gonna make a Snow Star out of it, but it's cage work in the back. That wouldn't be the end of the world. So there's this.
Yeah.
And then
How's that fit? How's that fit on the base camp?
I got one. I could make one out of a Bronco, which would be sick.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah.
And this is a beater. And this will never go back on the chassis because this is the Unimog chassis now. So this
if I were you, I would use that.
A Bronco?
Yep.
I'm curious. I think the wheelbase is wrong. So let's look at this on a base camp really quick. You want to?
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask you to do if you could, because
because I got a clipless Coyote that's super easy to deal with. Oh,
dude, bro, you know what? Another body, it might be good for this.
It's a little long, but could work.
Well, yeah, you could trim out the wheel wells on the insides.
But I-beam on a Bronco with that big old bumper.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Another body that would look good on this would be the Ecto.
Yeah.
The Element Ecto body.
I mean, even if I had to cut on this to make it a little more sporty, desert.
Yep.
Dude, the paint schemes when they do these up for off-road look so cool. So there's choices.
Yeah, there are. Yep. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with mine yet.
I'm going to get it built first. This may be a mullet before it's over with. I'm going to have an extra straight axle, dude.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, brother. I'm getting wiped out, man.
Yeah, I'll see you.
So I'm about ready to
coming to get me early tomorrow. So I need to find, if I'm bringing my international, I need to find wherever the hell my 2200 is and charge it up. So we'll see you.
Do it to it, man.
Let's go. We're out here in 5. Hanger rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
Have a good one, everybody.
Later. Cool.